Inside the Cave now brings you the official store to get all things Cave Crush and Inside the Cave at cavecrushshop.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cave Crush and like our Facebook page, Cave Crush Shop.
Turn that up a little, yeah, like that. Enough of the bullshit. It's time to go inside the cave with CB, Joe Dirt, Big Dog, Sid, Cousin Lamar, International D and Cat, and Valley Vale featuring Roland, Charles Hurd, and now introducing Sly.
Coming down. Boy.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave, InsideTheCavePodcast.com and CaveCrushShop.com. New shirts available now. It's officially available now. All right, apologize a couple weeks ago, but everything is running smooth on CaveCrushShop.com. Go there now. Everybody in the Facebook group, we got new shirts for our newest member, Sly. I forgot the name of the shirts. He'll tell you when we introduce him. Go there. CaveCrushShop.com. We'll even get a promo code going too. I'll post it. Also, the Cleese Report podcast shirts are available too at CaveCrushShop.com. Shout out to Dog, Roland, and Sly making all that happen. We got a lot going on today. Got a special guest coming on. She is actually from our Facebook group. Gonna talk to us about her supplements she sells, and one of them happened to be male enhancements. And since we're all men in here, see how these male enhancements actually work and how good they are. All right, for everybody listening, I am CB at I'm the Real CB on Twitter, and follow my new Instagram page at Black Bill O'Reilly. That is my alter ego. It's all politics. Black Bill O'Reilly on Instagram. No Joe Dirt, but the Southern baby is back. Big Dog.
What's up with it, man?
How's the holiday, Big Dog? We ain't been on here in a while.
It's all good, man. I got back to Alabama, man. Enjoyed the family. Spoiled the moms a little bit.
Always good, always good. Down in Alabama, you gotta make sure they don't vote for that Republican, man. Don't let that child molester get in. Heard the black folks still don't want to vote, but you know.
Shit, I think that's across the board, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a problem. Sly, what's up, Sly? Got Sly here.
What's going on? Happy holidays.
Yes, the Christmas season is upon us. Sly got the Sly, tell everybody about the new shirts you, Roland, and Dog put together.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it. To tell the truth, let's talk to tell the truth with Sly shirts, man. They in the Cave Crush shop right now. It's a nice hot design. I appreciate the help I got with it, bringing a little vision of life. Talk radio, talk shit, tell the truth about it. Wear it proudly.
And they're available in men and women's, and it's Big Dog made it so got the sports tank tops and shit. So looking good. Got some good stuff in there. If you support the show, support Sly. That's all we ask. Go ahead and get you a shirt, and you also get other stuff from Inside the Cave as well.
Hey, CB, and just to add to that, I got the hoodies coming up shortly.
That boy, Dog. All right, the Cleese Report podcast is up on iTunes and on Google Play Store now, and I was a guest once again. A great episode. Me and Roland were going back and forth, sparring for about an hour. Go check that out right now. The Cleese Report podcast. Roland, what's up, man?
Not much. I just want to let all the Inside the Cave listeners know, if you cannot stand CB, you can come on the Cleese Report and see him get his tail whipped in a verbal sparring one-on-one with the Cleese.
You know what? You might be right. And that's why I said I'm coming back on again, because you threw me off. And I'm gonna be ready, because you said some things that I had to think about. But now I'm like, you know what? You were wrong, but I wasn't able to prove myself. But
Whoa! Time out. I'm never wrong. I may be mistaken, but I'm never wrong.
You got some. Well, okay. All right. Now, look, I wasn't gonna do listeners' feedback until Lamar's show back up, but I do want to read. Well, I'll read parts of some feedback I got from a lady named Michelle. She sends in stuff all the time, and I'll just sum it up. She says, "Isn't it quite funny that CB and Roland are talking about saving money with bank accounts and how the banking industry is messed up, but at the same time CB is telling men to buy pussy." All right. ... So I will explain that. She also sent more in, but we will
sound like you a little confused on CB.
Hey, we will I will explain that, but we'll also
everything CB does is confusing, dog. You know that.
Yeah, we will talk about that. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Said that. Shout out to Troy, shout out to Nina, shout out to everybody that's send feedback in. We do get it, and we will, talk about it once our cousin Lamar shows back up.
Hey, let me give a shout out to Nina as well. She's a listener of mine on my show. She's a long-time listener of Inside the Cave. I'm glad she came over to my show, and your comment on your feedback on iTunes is duly noted. I will be talking about you on my show, and also I had a writer in her from California who's having a situation at her school. So I believe she's a listener of Inside the Cave as well. Because we had the CB interview that ran long, I will definitely address that on the next show. So we appreciate the feedback, and the listeners that come over from Inside the Cave, we definitely embrace the fact that we are a spin-off show, just like A Different World to the Cosby Show.
That's what's up, man. I never even looked at it like that, but that's what's up. So who's Denise? Who's Dwayne Wayne? Who's Whitley? That's pretty good. I like it.
So basically, you're saying we got a bootleg knockoff version of Inside the Cave?
Absolutely. Oh, most definitely. It's a more serious bootleg though. We definitely dropped some jewel. As a matter of fact, Inside the Cave listeners, we're gonna have some real special insight on a very, very serious topic, which a mystery guest from Inside the Cave will be coming on. We won't reveal this at this time, but in the next coming weeks, another person from Inside the Cave will be on the show.
The first segment.
It's time for the warm-up.
The A block.
Let's work it out.
You got 30 seconds.
On Inside the Cave.
No man, I know what's on your brain. You probably hope it never would have.
All right, no Cat, no Lamar. Sly, I'm going straight to you. Prince Harry is now engaged to a biracial American woman, Meghan Markle. You heard of that story, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now a lot of black women feel like they deserve a prince and all this shit. So, Sly, you got 30 seconds to name 3 black women that think they have been wasting their time with black guys, and it's time for them to get them a British man. Your clock starts now.
What's the question? I gotta name.
Just name 3 black women that thinks they have been wasting their time with black guys, and it's time for them to get a British man. Some female marks out there that think that that's what's been holding them back. They need to get them a British guy. You can name anybody, any random one.
Vivica Fox.
There you go.
Oh Lord. Somebody else. Halle Berry.
Okay.
Halle Berry. And probably she older, but she Juanita Jordan, Miss X Juanita Jordan.
Because you know what? I've been seeing a lot of women, they just been going overseas getting men now, so.
Hey, Sly, you need Halle Berry out of this goddamn man.
Hey, dog, she crazy. Dog, you know she crazy.
She just left the team. I don't know what you talking about.
I swap out. I always swap out somebody. I swap out Halle Berry for what's the young black Republican name?
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash.
Yeah,
That's pretty accurate. That's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, they threw her back though, didn't they?
Hey, all right.
They threw her back, right?
All right, dog. Here you go, dog. I don't know if you heard about this story. A couple had to kill their horse after Rick Ross sat on it and broke it. I don't know if you heard of that story.
Nope.
Yeah, there's apparently Rick Ross was sitting on a horse and they had to kill it because he broke the horse. So, but anyway, there's a true story. Big Dog, you got 30 seconds to name 3 Rick Ross songs.
3
Your
Rick
clock
Ross
starts.
songs. God damn it, CB.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah, hustling.
Maybach music.
There you go. That's two.
Pineapples.
All right.
Yeah, Dice Pineapple.
Somebody like Rick Ross.
All right.
Ross the boss.
Yo.
Here you go. Hey, Roland, I'll give you, well, hold on. Here you go, Roland. Matt Lauer is now fired from NBC for inappropriate sexual behavior.
Yes, sir. Got him. Another one.
Man, you know they had a whole phone book full of information on him to pop him off like that.
Dude.
Well, Roland, you got 30 seconds to name 3 other men that have been fired or on the hook this year for sexual misconduct or sexual misbehavior in politics or in the work field or TV, whatever. This has been 2017. It's been the year of that. So you got 30 seconds to name 3 other men just like Matt Lauer.
Bill O'Reilly.
There you go.
Roger Ailes.
There you go.
And Bill Cosby.
True. Yep. Could have said Donald Trump too. Hey,
he ain't been fired yet though. I thought you said it had to be fired.
Yeah, he hasn't been fired.
And CB, since Roland's show is a spinoff of the Cosby Show, that makes Bill Cosby, right?
Damn. That's fucked up, Sly. Hey, here you go. Hey, hey, Sly, for that one, I'm gonna give you Cat's question.
Don't let him slip. You know Quaaludes, man.
Motherfucker putting something in them Jello pudding pops, ain't he?
Yeah, boy.
Here you go, Sly. This is what I'm gonna ask Cat. Here's a story. After allegedly being caught cheating, Jennifer Hudson and her fiance are now separated. You guys heard about that story, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Sly, or whoever wants to help Sly, name 3 other women who got caught cheating on their husbands.
Damn, that's tough.
Your
Got
clock
caught.
starts now.
I was just about to say that Jennifer Hudson thing was odd as hell. She was
Got caught cheating on their husband?
nobody.
By the way, I don't have an answer. I just was curious as you guys are.
We're gonna have to look that up later.
Shawnee O'Neal, right?
No, I don't think she cheated. If she did, she was after Shaq cheated on her. But
True.
all right, here you go, Roll. I'm gonna give you the one I had for Lamar. LL Cool J graduated from Harvard University. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, that's some bogus ass shit.
All right, here you go, Roland. Name 3 LL Cool J movies.
Damn, you threw a curveball. I was about to know that.
Yeah.
Movies.
Clock
Just
starts.
appearances. Are they his movies or appearances?
The movies that he was in.
Okay.
Clock starts now.
Fresh Brew.
Yeah. Ooh, throwback. Okay.
Damn, what's that was my movie too?
Into Deep.
Too deep. Hey, and then the one with him and Vivica Fox now.
Yep, that's the one.
Deliverance from Eva.
Yeah.
Boom, got him.
Got
What
it.
about the Shark joint? What about the Shark joint with him and Sam J?
Yeah, that was good
Exactly.
too.
Damn, you stumped me with that one because I'm like, damn, I thought you was gonna say TV shows.
Hey, y'all know LL got it in his contract. He never die in a movie, right?
No, I didn't know that.
He don't die. He hasn't died in a movie yet, right? He didn't even die in In Too Deep, did he?
I don't think he did.
He went to prison for life, though.
Yeah, he don't die in no movie.
Hey, Sly, you dropping jewels, dog. I didn't know that. And I'm a movie dude.
A movie full of sharks. He don't die.
That was a terrible ass movie, by the way.
Yeah, it was. All right, that was You Got 30 Seconds. Let's get into this Around the Cave.
Uninterrupted, undisputed, and unedited. It's time to go Around the Cave.
All right, so it's the four of us tonight. So, Dog, you go first, man.
Hey, man. Have y'all been seeing the pictures going around about the slave trade in Libya?
Yes.
Yeah, I caught a piece of that.
Who the fuck is documenting this and letting it slide? I mean, like, you got time to document this shit. Put down the fucking cameras and get involved.
Shit, you fuck around, be a slave. You better leave that shit.
They let the reporters over there.
Shit.
That's it, man. I got to give all the motherfuckers kill yourself and start over.
The wrong segment.
Right.
Hey, I got the bitch about it and give them kill yourself and start over at the same time.
You still
Put it
got
like
time,
this.
right?
Anybody that's documenting a tragedy in real time needs to get kill yourself and start over. If you ain't gonna step in and call somebody or some motherfucker.
All right. Sly, you got something for You Got 30 Seconds.
Something to rant about right now. I would probably rant about.
If you don't, you just say pass. That's cool.
That I want to retire. I want to sign $1 million contract and then retire like a quarter way through the basketball season, like D Rose.
Oh
man, I've been saying D Rose was a damn robber a long time ago.
I'm taking shots, boy. Taking shots.
You got to be kidding me, man. You got your one and only chance to get to the championship round, and you contemplating on retiring.
That motherfucker, every 10 games, he got to sit back and evaluate his future.
I'm all for family, but like he need to get rid of his family as his agents or whoever in his brother, whatever, man. Like, get this ring and then retire. How you gonna go sit down 20 or so games into the season or whatever?
I tell you what, anybody that's holding up D Road and smashing that bald kid need to kill themselves and start over. at least the bald kid playing. God damn.
He touching the ball more than D Rose is.
Already.
Wrong segment. You just refuse to.
I know. That's what I said, CV. In the wrong segment.
All right, go ahead, Roland.
All right, I want to take this time to address something that's going on in my town locally. I know every time we see an incident in a Chinese restaurant or a beauty shop, we all go up in arms about a boycott. Well, I'm involved in a situation here in my town that really requires a legitimate boycott. Rose's Beauty is owned by some Koreans or whatever, some out of the country people. They own 2 stores. A black woman in my small town decided, how dare she decide to open up a beauty shop? And she's actually doing her damn thing. This man has literally talked to the suppliers to block her from ordering wigs, ordering hair, and ordering products. She actually did not do it the dope man way. She went to the bank. She wrote out a business plan. She looked up information about competitors in her area, and she got an actual business loan. And she's doing this legitimately, and this man is trying to block her shine. And I think it's totally disgusting. I understand if your town doesn't have a black beauty supply store that you can shop with. So sometimes without the ability to have transportation outside of your neighborhood, you might have to go to the corner store and shop with them. You might have to go to the grocery store to shop with them. You might have to go to the beauty supply and spend your money with them. But I know this, that every single black person on this earth should always spend their money with people who support them. One thing somebody questioned me on and asked me Well, what do you expect them to do to support the neighborhood? I mean, what do you expect them to do to support you? How are they robbing? It's because generally, and I'm speaking in general, what they do is they get their money from our neighborhoods and they send it back to their country. They don't donate any money to any charities in the community. They don't spend money in the local economy, and they normally don't even employ us. But the reason why this guy does employ us, because he's actually smart enough to know that we're dumb enough to buy from our own. So when we see a black face at the counter, we'll actually go spend money there. We got to start waking up and understanding that our money has power, just like the white man's money. At the end of the day, the money is green, and we have a choice where we spend it. Wake up, black community, wake up.
Hey, that a boy, Roller. You hear more of that kind of stuff on the Cleves Report.
Yeah, that was longer than 30 seconds, Roland.
Man, if you don't shut the hell up.
I'm scared today. I'm scared. That was longer.
You know, Roland can't tell time, man.
Actually,
I took Cat's time. How about that?
Roland said clock is he got some kind of conspiracy theory about the clock.
Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and Cave Crush interviews. Inside the Cave. Now that's how you podcast.
Inside the Cave.
Are you enjoying this episode of Inside the Cave? Well, get your ass up and rate us on iTunes. Inside the Cave Podcast. 5 stars or kill yourself and start over.
Get the latest in cave fashion at cavecrushshop.com. That's cavecrushshop.com.
Follow Inside the Cave on Instagram at Inside the Cave and at Cave Crush for the hottest women on the planet. Like Inside the Cave on Facebook, Inside the Cave Podcast, and follow Inside the Cave on Twitter at Cave Crush. Inside the Cave. Thought-provoking ignorant guy talk with special guests and Cave Crush interviews. See something effed up? Talk your shit, kill yourself, and start over on Inside the Cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the motherfuckers that's sitting around filming tragedies and anything that's going on. You document it, but you're not trying to stop it. Kill yourself and start over.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense though. But at the same time, people that's doing that slave trade stuff, I wouldn't even be nowhere near that shit.
Well, I'm just using that for the stream, man. But you know, in everyday life, you got motherfuckers standing around with cameras, you know, watching shit happen.
True.
Yep.
You know.
All right, what you got, Sly?
Man, I'm gonna leave D Rose alone. I'm gonna leave the federal government alone. Leave President alone right now. These gentlemen, I just gotta say, like we can't even compliment a lady right now is gonna be tough. You know, you just don't know what to do. So I'm not gonna say a kill yourself, like a reset, rethink, approach with caution, and start over. It's getting real testy out here, and it's making room for a lot of women or other gentlemen to take these anchor roles, these high position roles in television, movies, and news right now. So it's a real shakeup happening.
All right. I'm gonna expand on that. I want to give everybody who has been texting me, calling me, and saying, CB, you need to be worried now because of the stuff you have said on Inside the Cave. You might lose your show. I want to give all those people a kill yourself and start over. Look, this is a comedy show, and if anyone thought that I did sexually harass Kat, I went to court on Inside the Cave court, and I was sentenced to shut the fuck up. And by Big Dog, by the Honorable Judge Big Dog. Like, and I'm not making this stuff up. My sister actually called me up, and we did an interview in 2015 with these white comedians who's out this world right now. Corinne and Christina from the Guys We Fuck podcast. They were like, take that interview down. You're gonna lose your show. I'm not gonna lose something that I own, first of all. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that not to be conceited. I'm just saying that can't lose this show. All right, no one's taking Inside the Cave away from us.
Like, you can fire yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I can be voted out by you guys, but other than that, I don't see how.
Put your ass behind the scene.
We need is fuckery.
But I want to give everybody who during Thanksgiving. That's what my Thanksgiving dinner was all about. Everybody's worried about me losing inside the cave because of comments we have made. Like, stop it.
Hey man, look at this, man.
Kill yourself and start.
If Howard Stern, guys like Rude Jude and all those guys, if they still got their fucking show,
right?
The little bullshit that we do, come on, man.
Stop it. I mean, people we're really serious about that. Like, man, gotta be careful. You're gonna lose inside the cave. You put too much work behind it. Like, stop it. It's not gonna happen. That's it. All right, Roller, what you got?
All right, I think I'm going to give a kill yourself and start over to the people who never want to believe conspiracy theories. Now, I'm going to state this. That is quite possible that when you're a child and you're oblivious to the real world and your parents, and it's Christmas time, and your parents make you go to sleep early, and they put the gifts under the tree, and you come downstairs, and you have a belief that Santa came, right? But what happens is when you get older, and you realize Santa doesn't exist, your life's not over. You're not that disappointed. You just realize the truth now. But you need to start listening to guys like me. Because one day when you come into the light, you're going to realize it's really not that bad to know what the fuck is going on. Wake up. So kill yourself, start over, and start listening, because everything that I fucking say isn't crazy. As some loyal listeners have found out from the first time that I came on. And here's where you can put the applause drop in.
Hey, Roland, you my guy. I fucks with you, but about 75% of this shit you say is crazy.
Hey, Roland. I'm about to do something, man, that you're not going to believe, man. And I know
what?
I'm about to give President Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton a kill yourself and start over.
I already know why. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to argue, but I'm glad you're doing it. Go ahead.
Man, because and this is coming straight from Obama's words. He said the biggest was they created the slave trade thing.
Yes, they did.
By taking out Gaddafi. And Obama said it was the biggest mistake of his presidency. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Donald Trump is not going to clean that mess up. He don't even talk about that because he don't even care. So.
Here's the scary part about that. The real reason why Gaddafi was killed is because he was trying to make a central bank of his own. You know the central bank don't play that shit.
Right.
Me and you had some closed door conversations about that.
Right.
The fucking Rothschilds and shit and how they be controlling the money. So that's the real reason. Now, Obama probably wasn't privy to that shit. And he was probably just...
But Hillary Clinton knew.
No. What I mean is that they just was doing another job. They probably wasn't privy to that aspect. They was trying to get them out of there for a whole nother reason. So I'm not trying to lay that at their feet. But yeah, you're right. They fucked up. And this is the problem that I got with people who prop people up on pedestals without holding people accountable. I'll give you an example. I'm not here to beat nobody up, but just to drop a name that everybody is propping up as of late, and that's Colin Kaepernick, right? everybody's propping a young man up to be something that he's really not. The dude was a football player. He's not a leader. So now everybody is all up in arms. Where Kaepernick on the slave trade? Why ain't he saying nothing? Why he doing this? He meet with Puffy and doing all this other shit. He got other shit on his agenda. Like, just because something's had, like, somebody came on my page, like, hey, why you posting about this when there's people getting traded over it? I said, whoa, slow down, homeboy. I said, I was one of the first ones to report on the story back November 15th, and I tagged them in the post. Like, listen, don't dictate to me what the fuck I post on my page. But listen, let's stop trying to prop people up to be what you think they should be. Hold them accountable for what they ain't, or keep it fucking pushing. Because he never should have been one of your leaders in the first place. He's an ex-fucking football player. Let that man be what he is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I'd figure I'd surprise you with this giving Obama.
That's good shit, though. That's good shit. You're right.
Yep. I actually heard the story, but then when I actually saw that he actually said this was the biggest mistake of his presidency, I'm like, oh yeah, he fucked up.
Well, here's the thing. He had to say something. Because Stevie Wonder knew that motherfucker was in power when that shit went down.
Mm-hmm. And people talk bad about George Bush, but he's a victim. He did the same shit, taking out Saddam Hussein. See, when you take out these leaders, man, and you leave, it's almost like if you take away the American government. That's what it is. I mean, that's the same thing as taking out a dictator. Just imagine if someone just said, all right, there's no more government in America no more. Who do you think is going to run America then?
The criminals.
Yeah, everybody who has guns. You know what I mean? That's who's going to run America. If there was no government, that's what happens when you take out a leader. You want to know what happened? How ISIS got created? They took out Saddam Hussein. That's what happened. You want to know how
in America's? If we want to talk this for a second, answer me this though, because I don't know. If you don't do it, like for instance, the Kim Jong, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh God, you take that fuck out. Jeez.
No. But what I'm saying is that the government that he's running there is a bad, in our eyes, is wrong, right? Those people are prisoners in their own country, right?
Right.
But who the fuck are we to say that that government? That's where I'm torn. Like who are we to be the fucking? I love what Farrakhan said to the one dude who was interviewing him. He said, "How dare we be the fucking moral compass for what other fucking countries do?"
Well, you know what? But look, even Trump has said that before. You know, he said we got bad people over here. You know, he said that. So,
yeah, he one of them.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're never allowed to quote Donald Trump in a positive way. Who gives a fuck what that orange motherfucker said? He's still wrong.
Man, I said it a long time ago. Everything they feed us over here is bullshit.
Yeah.
If you can go all the way back to the beginning. It's all been bullshit.
Yep.
Listen to Inside the Cave now on iHeartRadio for more thought-provoking ignorance. Listen to the Cleves Report with Ro now on iTunes.
Inside the Cave.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Cave. Our special guest is now calling in. Welcome to Inside the Cave. I don't know if we should call this Cave Crush of the Week or what, but we'll just see what happens this week. Talk about her products and everything. Welcome to Inside the Cave. Verletta, how you doing?
Great. How about yourself?
Good. Tell us the name of the products that you sell. Or you know what, how about this? Tell us a little bit about yourself first.
Okay. Well, my name is Verletta, and I am a dance fitness professional in the Chicagoland area. I teach dance fitness classes in the form of cardio. I also do strength training classes in addition to sensual movement for beginners. That is primarily what I teach. I do girls' night parties, I do women's events, and I teach all over the city of Chicago. Mainly my niche has been corporate wellness, so I teach in skyscrapers downtown and provide fun workouts for the tenant building. And that is primarily what I do. I am committed to to wellness, more specifically for the whole woman. However, I've been embarking on things that are servicing more than just women, and also just being on a journey of natural ways of healing yourself. That is what I'm about.
And what's the name of the product?
Now, the name of the company is called Total Life Changes, and that company provides a slew of products to help with like I said, health and wellness. Whether you want to work out, if you want to detox, if you want to lose weight, if you want to build lean muscle, if you want to take things for preventative maintenance, antioxidants. We also have a really good skincare line. And one of our best sellers is what we will be talking about today, which is the ISO Love for women and the ISO Strike and Strike Extreme for men. And this is our sexual performance enhancer.
Yeah, that's what made me want to have you on, because I saw that and I was interested in talking with you about that. Now, explain what the male, because this is inside the cave and you're inside the man cave. So, explain to the men and our listeners what the male enhancers or male enhancement is supposed to do.
Okay, so the male performance enhancers is a natural formula, and it is designed to maintain sexual responsiveness throughout the duration of the session, I should say. It also, in addition, I'm not even in addition to, but in contrast to things that you may buy over the counter, there's some guys who end up with that constant wood that takes kind of a while to go down. The product that I sell, the ISO Strike for men, does not give you a constant erection. It works when you need it to work. When you're feeling in the mood, you will be right at attention when you're ready to be in the mood, as opposed to when you're not and you're still looking as though you're in the mood. Okay. I should say. The supplement works for 24 hours. It starts working within the hour. And the for women works within an hour and lasts up to 72 hours. So you can keep the ball rolling at any time or for however long you would like to for that 24 hours. So with no side effects. In English,
because our listeners are not that smart. In English, you're saying that we're gonna be able to stay hard. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, you will be able to stay hard, but you're not going to be at a constant hard. You will, when it's time for you to, hit the finish line, when you come, you will, you'll go down and have a little chill time, but maybe not even that much. But when you're ready to get up again, he's going to get up again right with you. Or when she's ready to get back at you for round two, because you know how we can be. If we had it really good and we not asleep, we gonna want another round or two. And when we're ready for that round 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, when it's time, you'll be right at attention for that second, third, fourth.
Ooh, you asking for too much right now. Ain't nobody 4 or 5 times.
I better be a peanut butter and jelly somewhere.
Of course, man. We have to take care of you with a cup of Kool-Aid and a sandwich.
Okay, all right. This is story time with Uncle CB. See, 2000 and maybe was that 11 or 12. I went to the gas station. My buddy in Kansas City, I'm not gonna say his name, but Mylan told me to go to the gas station and get this stuff called I forgot the name of these pills. But anyway, I went and got these pills. And
what kind of package was it?
It was in a red pack. I don't even know if they sell it no more. But it was in a
hold on. How you gonna say you're not gonna say his name, then say his name?
You can't prove that.
Hey, dog, that's classic CB.
CB.
But anyway,
we gonna edit this out.
Yeah, remind me to edit that. But so Verletta, so what happened is I ended up taking the pill, It's like then I had to do a long drive from Kansas City back to Chicago. So I said, I'm gonna just go take these pills so I could be on point and everything. But see, fellas, you gotta be careful taking them pills, because what happened with me is I couldn't bust a nut. I couldn't come. And so that can throw your lady off, because she wants to be able to please you, and you sitting there with a hard on and you can't do nothing. And I couldn't get that. I couldn't come for nothing. I was in there beating my dick and everything. Will people have the same issues? Because I always say, if you don't need Viagra or Cialis, you shouldn't take that shit, because it's really for people that really need it.
It's for people who really and truly, I mean, if they're suffering from a severe case of erectile dysfunction, to where they just straight up a noodle and no stimulation whatsoever can get it to rise, that would be the reason why people would tend to go towards that route. But if you're trying to just last and have stamina, like I can really think of this one song, this song by Gucci Mane. It's called Both with Drake, and he says it on there. I just popped you one of them what you call and then boosted my stamina. That's what these do. It boosts your stamina. There's some friends that I know who have very high sex drives, and they complain because they man can't keep up with them. You know what I mean? Once they bust that one nut, they ready to go to sleep. But we be ready for round 2 and 3 though.
So do you think the problem might?
Definitely do.
But do you think the problem might just be the women? Maybe it's something wrong with the women that y'all want to fuck too much.
Oh no, I don't think that that's an issue. I think it's really just we really some women, and I've talked to some women before, and it's some women who are okay with just being one and done, but it's some women who have higher sex drives than others. It's not all. It's not always this way or that way. All women are different. And if the man is content with the woman, just being one and done, then that's cool. But if the woman wants more, the guy doesn't want to feel, for lack of a better word, inadequate. So they seek these performance enhancers to be able to keep up.
Okay, so what's the side effects? There got to be some side effects, right?
There are no side effects.
Really?
What's the ingredients?
No known side effects. Okay, let me grab those for you. The ingredients are.
Where you get your recipe?
Now we're not gonna go. We'll go. I'll give you the kind of the layman's terms of some of them that you may be familiar with, but there's some that are different. Okay, so we have fructus licu, which is glossy privet fruit, and that's for erectile dysfunction. And another thing about these products is that they're not just for sexual performance enhancers. The herbs that are in the product help for other things. So, for example, the fructus licu is for erectile dysfunction, hair loss, tinnitus, dim eyesight, and fatigue. So that one herb right there helps with, could help with stamina. In addition to hair loss and things like that. Then we have the clove, which is antimicrobial, antiviral, and an aphrodisiac. Then we have the cortex semen. We have semen allied tuberosity. I'm saying it's kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to cut you off, because like I told you, our listeners.
Yeah, the terms are just like the terms are strange, but these are herbal. These are herbal products. I can give you the benefits of using these.
You know what? I rather let's talk about these loose ass women that want to have sex all night. Now, should I have to take pills because you want to have sex all night? And that I shouldn't have to. Should I have to? Do you feel that?
Not,
okay.
Well, you know what? It's not a matter of should you have to. It's more of a sense of if you want to. If you have a woman that you are really feeling, or if you have a wife, or even better, if you have a wife and you want to please your wife, and you find and discover that you are not that you're not performing at the same level as the wife, then that will propel you to want to do things to be able to match that. And you may not be able to do it every single night, but some of the nights it has to be a win-win. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it has to be a win-win.
You gotta go to the next morning. You just don't really feel like being up all night fucking.
Yeah, eat some pussy.
And that's where you
gotta eat some pussy.
Eat some motherfucking pussy and get it over with.
Yeah, matter of fact, you got a full face beard.
There's other things. Right. There's other things that you can do to to create intimacy if you just kind of don't feel like it, and your man's just offered it up right there. You could definitely get some head, and it's and with sex, there's nothing wrong with having sex and then just taking like a break to to have a takeout session, which means
no, you take a break, motherfucker gonna fall asleep. Take a break, then you no goddamn work.
And do like.
Walk around
and do like 69. Y'all could do like pleasing each other orally. You know
what
I mean? You all can take breaks that way.
You know what?
That's what I mean by take a break.
You know what I think? You know what I think? You know what I think? I think every relationship needs this, and I always been saying this. I think that because women might have a higher sex drive or a longer sex drive, that's why it's more important to bring another woman in the room with you. So after you please your wife, you can just sit back and chill and watch her and the girl do their thing, and then you can decide to join in later and all that. I mean, how you guys feel about that?
That's how you fuck around and lose your wife.
I'm saying, I'm getting ready to say, and I was just also saying that's probably another topic for a whole nother day, because the way men see it is one way, the way women see it is a totally another way. Unless they seeing it the same way seeing it, then it's another. Then it's good to go. But women is one way, men are another.
Yeah, man, I'm greedy. I don't like the show.
Whole nother topic. But yeah, I just want to speak to, speak about the women's side of it too, and their need for sexual performance enhancement. Because just as well as there are some women who have higher sex drives, there are some men out here who have higher sex drives as well. And some women are just like, man, I just can't keep up. And then also with that, I give you a scenario right now and saying that, hey, my man comes home, he's had a hard day at work and he been thinking about fucking me all day. You know what I mean? And he come home, I'm in the bed, tired. I didn't cleaned up the house. I didn't paid all the bills. I did everything for the kids, picked up, did basketball games, homework, got stuff ready for the next day. And and
you should be ready.
And you come home, right? No, but see, you come home and you tap me, and I'm sitting up here looking at you like, dude, do you have any idea what I've done today? I'm not in the mood. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And this right here, the ISO love helps women with that. It helps to put women in the mood. It helps women to be warmer and more sensitive and more.
It helps that libido.
Absolutely.
Because paying bills ain't no hard work. That ain't more moist. You shouldn't be tired from paying bills and doing homework.
You shouldn't, but hey, we do a lot of things. We do a lot. I take a lot. We take a lot.
The problem be they be doing the pool boy.
Hey, that pill ain't gonna make y'all.
That be the number one problem. They be doing the gardener.
That pill ain't strong enough to make you start doing something without us, is it?
Oh my goodness!
They doing the mailman. That's why mother be so tired. Kids be in school, bills be paid, laundry be in the machine, and mailman come by and it's a different story.
They said that's how she getting the bills paid.
Oh my goodness!
By doing the lawn guy.
Yeah, I come by, the only thing that's really done is the grass cut. Mama get some action, they cut the fuck out some grass.
Hey, what's gonna happen what's gonna happen is your lady gonna figure out. She'll be like, well, you missing some pills. Who you been using them on? That's what's gonna happen. But it can be vice versa too. You know, you can come home and she missing some pills. so
you know good and well, if the woman got a hold of them pills, he ain't got none. He take it when he get home. They gonna have a lock on that motherfucker.
Hey, Rolly, you say you had some questions you want
They
to
know
ask.
damn well he started talking that. They started talking that I'm in the gym shit and he ain't lost no weight in goddamn 3 months, but he's steady at the gym. You know goddamn well he doing something.
Yeah, very well could be. Anything's possible on the man's side and the woman's side. Anything is possible. I don't put anything past anybody now. People out here for everybody nowadays, man.
Yeah.
Honestly and
sex
truthfully,
too free.
So we have to be safe
sex
about
way
it.
too free and sex way too easy.
Way too free.
Yeah,
There's no more safe. It's not sacred anymore.
Hey, Rolly,
it ain't just about the man no more. You gotta you touch it. You click an app. Yeah, you click an app and there's some dick waiting on you or some pussy waiting on you. It's time to go. That's the problem. It's too sex right now is so casual. Sex is like a handshake. You know, you meet a person, hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Readily available, and it's out there, and it's people who are willing to have it. Like I see a lot of I just run through like Backpage just to see like what's out there, and it's really some people out here that are willing.
That ain't the only reason you're on Backpage.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's be real. People just don't be patrolling.
Wait, let's talk about Backpage. You ain't on Backpage, just browsing.
Right. That's like walking down the strip in Vegas and get one of them pluggers.
Right.
If you
I'm at the strip club just browsing. Hell no. you scout. You like a goddamn NFL scout. You gotta saying what the work do.
Yeah. You know what though? No, seriously though, there was a friend who was talking to me about how a man gets prostitutes, and I was like, how are they doing? I'm like, how are they doing that if they not just getting them off the street? And he was telling me it was on Backpage. It's women on there who are offering they coochie for favors and or money, like they trying to get bills.
I thought that was Tinder.
Yeah, Tinder too. But I thought they shut down.
You thought that was Tinder?
What about Bumble? I thought that was Tinder and Bumble.
Wow.
Yeah,
Christian Mingle.
Shoot.
Farmers.com.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
Farmers.com.
Yeah,
wow.
They shut down.
Hillbilly pussy. Farmers.com.
Instagram too. Instagram. That's what Instagram
is. Instagram, yeah. Meet and greet. How you advertising meet and greet to the hotel room?
Any woman that got booking info in her Instagram bio, that's what she's doing. Selling.
I'm booking you for one person.
Just finding more creative ways. They also have it on they have that kind of stuff on Craigslist too. There's like a personal side for Craigslist, and it's people who are looking for dates or people to date on there. But then if you come across that ad and it's worded a certain way, you can look and be able to tell what they own. That's crazy.
Well, let me
people are really out here like that.
Well, I don't want to get too far off your product. Tell everybody where they can go check out these products, though, because we having fun with you.
Yes, you are. We are having a good time. Yes. So you can get the products on my website. You can order them. They're 10 for $44.95 or $49.50. But I know it's at the most it's $49.50, and you can get that on my webpage. You can go to www.totallifechanges.com/Verletta Bonnie. That's V for Victory, ERLETTA, Bonnie, B for boy, ONNEY. That is where you can go for the products. You want to order ISO Love. and ISO Strike for Men. And if you want to, you can check out any of the other products on there. Some of our best sellers I can name right off the top of my head is the Detox Tea. There's 9 herbs in it, and it helps to remove toxins, remove and eliminate impacted waste. It helps to remove inflammation from the body, and it detoxes your body from the inside out. I've been seeing great results with that. Also, the NutriVerse Liquid Multivitamin, as well as the Resolution weight loss drops. There's other things that sell well and work really well, but I can assure you that all the products do work, and they're and plant-based with little to no side effects depending on what you use. However, with the ISO Love and the ISO Strike for Men, we pride ourselves on not having any side effects with those sexual performance enhancers.
Yeah, because I don't want to grow another foot.
Right. I mean, are you certain there's going to be no side effects? You certain about the side effects? Or you guessing? You hoping?
No, I know, no, for sure. I know several, and I have a lot of success stories. There are young people who use this. There are people my age, and I'm in my mid-30s. And there are also a lot of older people who use this as well. I was just talking to an old woman the other day, and she was saying how her and her husband are like teenagers again, just from using the ISO Love and the Strike. So just because you're old doesn't mean that you have to go to use Viagra. You can use this product and have just as good of a time without the elongated erection that you were mentioning earlier.
Right. So do y'all have samples, or black folks like shit free? Y'all got samples?
I know black people like shit free. I'm currently working on samples right now. I will be grabbing some samples and be able to share them with the group. So stay tuned to my post and say, hey, I got some samples. You know what I'm talking about.
By the way, speaking of the group, how do you like the Facebook group, Inside the Cave podcast group?
I love the group. It's off the chain though. Sometimes I like the questions that get presented in there. I love the memes. The memes are hilarious. I really like the post today. I think Sly made that post earlier where it was saying that chicks are quick to say something if a man cuts off their facial hair, but show pictures of you natural and you're with no makeup on, your natural hair, no weave, and no body enhancements. And I really appreciated the compliment came from that. And aside from that, I'm Verletta. I was the first one to comment with
she
the bathing suit.
With a picture in the comment.
Oh, that was a bathing suit.
Hey, Sly, matter of fact, we got to do your segment. I forgot to do your segment. Since we got Verletta on, we'll do it with her. Pause. Go ahead, Sly. What's your question for the day that's going to be up Friday on this week's show?
The first one is, and I posted it in the group. It's just a funny, but it's a relationship question. Ladies, would you take a shit in front of your husband or your man?
Yeah, we need to respond to that right now. No.
What did you say?
No,
that's a tough one. Like, women be like, that's love for women. Fellas is like, that's too much.
Why do you want to be that close? No, I don't want to be that close with you. No. You don't need to be doing
that. You say take a shit?
Don't take one in front of me.
Yeah.
Man.
That's tough.
That's
tough. Like,
you know what?
Like door open. You having a conversation with taking a deuce. That's straight. That's close.
Nah, I'm good off that.
No.
Yeah.
Don't even pee with the door open around me, man.
Hey, for real,
nasty. You nasty.
Just you're a woman, man. That's what we like about y'all. We don't know everything. Keep that shit to yourself. I saw them women in them comments talking about, yeah, I do it all the time. Nah, you shouldn't be doing that, man.
No, hell no. Nasty booty ass little girl.
Right.
Oh my goodness, I would not do that. That's way too close for comfort. Now I can understand maybe, because I've been in the bathroom like doing my hair or something, and my guy would have a have an emergency and have to go, so then he would go while I'm still doing what
that's
I'm
a different.
doing.
A man can do that
you
kind
know,
of stuff. A
yeah.
man can do that. A man can.
I don't want this shit in front of my woman. Go ahead. I want to chill. I want to get that's some quiet time on the phone.
Right.
It wasn't the shit though. It was just pee. It was just pee though. Oh my
shit,
goodness!
Man,
But
shitting your ass
I
off,
would
your
not-
stomach hurt, your stomach bubbling and shit. Oh man, no, that's a good.
You can't do that
I
shit.
kind of feel sheepish with my man even being in the vicinity when I have to take a shit. So for me to try to do that while he's in the bathroom with me, no, nope.
You don't do that. No, you don't do that.
No,
Justin on every level.
Do not do that.
Real.
That is.
You gonna take a shit in the basement bathroom?
Women should take a shit outside.
Nigga, you take a shit outside.
Go dig a hole.
Nigga, take a shit in your car. A nasty ass little boy.
Lord.
Take a shit. I wish I would pull by somebody's house and see a woman outside, their ass sticking out shit. Man, fuck is you a dog? Get your ass out of here.
Hey, Verletta, anytime a woman comes on the show, we ask these questions to them. It's very important questions. These are called Inside the Cave Crush questions. We ask every single woman these questions that come on. So these are very important questions. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Heels on or heels off?
During sex?
Heels on or heels off?
Heels off. I
Do
like
you even own any heels?
Do
you own any heels?
Heels, boo. I own heels.
I know you do. I bet you selling sections. I know you got some goddamn heels.
Yes. I
Okay.
sell heels. Have I done it in heels? Yes, but is that my preference? No.
You can't get super freaky in no heels.
I'm a gym shoe sneaker kind of girl.
Verletta, you ever worked out in some heels? You ever did some workout routine in heels, squats, or something?
Yes, I have done that. I've taught in heels also. You know, because remember I teach sensual movement for women, so I teach in heels. I teach in heels sometimes, but mainly for the most part, I like being grounded. I like being grounded to the floor, so I use socks and I also use sneakers to be on the floor. I just feel more comfortable that way.
Shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She like flat shoes.
All right, here we go.
But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all, baby, because I can do just about whatever without heels on, and probably look better than the person with heels on.
I bet that's right. Talk that shit.
Believe it when I see it.
To the side. Okay, here you go, Verletta.
Okay, I got you.
All right, Verletta. Stay focused, Verletta.
Yes.
Stay focused.
I'm focused.
To the
I'm
side.
the one that stay focused.
To the side
Right.
or take them all the way off. To the side or take them off.
Oh Lord, take them all the way off, all the way off. But if it's a quickie situation, or if it's just like that sense of urgency, I got to have it right now, I'm so down for to the side.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the situation. If you're in the Burger King bathroom, to the side.
Right, Burger King bathroom to the side, and the car to the side.
Humpy hump, baby.
Right. Right. Hey, and you could even be on vacation and be all the way free, but then you get in the room and just be so taken over by the atmosphere that you're ready to get in right when you walk in the door. To the side is good for that situation as well.
Okay, to the side from the back or to the side missionary?
Oh, who said that?
From the back.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. I had a feeling you was gonna say that. From the back. It's something about that ass from the back.
Doggy style missionary or reverse cowgirl.
Oh.
That's a doggy style. You know, I'm really more partial to doggy style. I like that. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and thongs are boy
Yeah.
shorts. Thongs are boy shorts.
All boy shorts, easily.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, nobody like nothing up
Really.
to crack their ass. If you go ahead and get something, you don't want nothing already up to cracking your ass. Them boys supposed to be cracking.
Well,
Right,
thanks for
you know, and if you don't have no booty or nothing like, I mean, I'm not saying that I definitely got booty, but if you don't, or whatever type of size you got, it's just the boy shorts just make it look, you know, just has the ass dropping right, you know what I'm saying? I like, right, yeah, y'all know.
Wow. Well, thanks for playing. Appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
Now, what were you on here for again? What'd you call in to talk about again?
You forgot what you came, what the whole mission was. Damn,
Sexual performance enhancer.
Oh, okay. Right.
Now you're making it seem like I'm the sexual performance enhancer.
Yeah, it sounds like
said this conversation is sexual performance enhancer.
All right, Verletta, give everybody.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna give an aside to that, to the sexual performance enhancer. Just to say that you know, even if you feel that you don't need a sexual performance enhancer, just to get that extra oomph into your sex life, you know, adding a sexual performance enhancer is not bad to do. Because like me, I can give you a story and saying that I was one who felt that she didn't need. You know, I was like, shoot, she don't need no sexual performance enhancer. She good, you know. But hell, since I found out that these were being sold out every now and then, I'm like, well, damn, why is it sold out like that? You know, because I had tried to get it on several occasions and it was sold out on the website. Well, shoot, let me try one. And me and my guy at the time tried it, and it was an amazing experience. I'm like, well, damn. You know, so it's good for the greedy as well as the needy. If you want to pack an extra punch, you know, and you don't have to use it all the time, every time, because again, for the women it lasts 76 hours, and for the man it lasts 24 hours. You can divvy it out, so maybe you could do something like a birthday, or one of the other, both of y'all had a real hard, real fucked up day at work or something, and y'all just really gotta. Really want to get into each other and get maximum pleasure. Sexual performance enhancers are there for you, especially ones that are all natural and herbal, for sure. That's my.
And the key word is enhancer. I mean, you could be 6 feet tall, but it ain't run wrong being 6'3". You know, it's just the enhancer. Don't take the place of nothing. You could drive 100 miles an hour, but you put an enhancer, you drive 120. That's all right.
So wait, does this
Absolutely.
make you?
That's just like toys.
So does it actually grows you? It actually makes you longer or thicker? What does it do?
No, it don't create miracles and extend size. Now.
What's Sid talking about? Sid talking about it. If you want,
I'm saying enhancer. Enhance the situation. If it feel good, it make it feel great. If you go long, it make you go longer. It don't make you grow. They gonna do that for you, baby.
Okay.
Listen, just listen.
Right, it's definitely not gonna do that. I don't want to put that out to anybody listening, saying that, oh, well, she said it was gonna grow my dick, but it ain't grow. It's still little. That's not my fault. I did not put that out there. It's a sexual performance enhancer, not a dick lengthener. No, dick extender. No.
No girth and no length.
No.
Are you more of a length woman or a girth woman?
You know what? I'm more of a girth woman. I'm more of a girth woman. Length is not entirely important. However, I would prefer that the guy not be too small, too short, and too skinny. You know what I mean? It has to be a good proportion. You know what I mean?
So you don't care about being choked, but you do want your mouth to be full. Oh, who said that? I love that joke. I love that.
Exactly.
Nice.
That is that's what I like.
Oh, well, Valletta.
Absolutely.
thanks for playing again. Thanks for coming on Inside the Cave. This is awesome. Tell everybody where they can get these products at one more time.
So CB can write it down.
Yeah.
So it's www.totallifechanges.com/Verletta Bonnie, my name. V for Victory, ERLETTA, Bonnie, B for Boy, ONN for Nancy, EY.
Nice. Verletta, thanks for coming on Inside the Cave. We'd like to have you on again. Stay tuned, and stay in touch with us in the group. We'll be talking with you, and we're going to get people to go buy these products and check them out and everything, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, and I enjoyed myself, and I'm willing to come on anytime.
Yeah, we'll have you on again.
You guys are fun and funny.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We just don't let anybody inside the cave. We don't let anybody inside the cave.
That's right.
Man, that is I feel so honored. Thank you. No, seriously, I do, because I know how that is, and how you can, you can only let certain people in. I feel real special. Thank you. That's awesome. Y'all got all my little intimate details too. So we in like glue now. Y'all stuck with me now.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. And after CB orders these enhancement drugs from you, we gonna get his testimonial from him.
Yeah, I don't mind trying out dick pills here and there. I just haven't tried one in a long time because, like I said, I couldn't bust a nut. I don't like trying stuff that you can't,
Yeah, they go to work.
Y'all are married. Like 3 of y'all I know married, so y'all probably got long, stressful days and everything. So y'all probably would be the perfect candidates.
All right. Well, Big Dog, you gonna try out these dick pills?
Yeah, I might give them a try. See what that.
Yeah, let's try them out together.
No, we're not gonna try them out
What
together.
the fuck? What? Hey, motherfucker!
That's not what I meant.
Hey, Paul!
That's not what I meant.
The comments made on Inside the Cave.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
comments made by CB.
That's not what I meant.
I respect individuals inside the cave in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
That's not what I
CB
meant.
just a freaky ass little boy.
That's not what I meant.
We gonna try them out together.
No, I meant bro. You know what I meant. Anyway, hey, Ro,
let me see, dog. Did it work? Let me see.
God damn.
I knocked out 5 minutes of this. 5 minutes of this.
Hey, Roland. I didn't even know you was there, Roland. Hey, you had a question, didn't you?
No,
CBO biting the pillow ass nigga.
my questions were answered pretty much.
Your question was answered. Okay. All right.
Fantastic.
Once again, thanks for coming on, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, let me say this. Like, before you came on, I had said that generally, men don't talk about this stuff in the open. Even crazy CB's story about taking the wrong pills and being hard and couldn't ejaculate, all that stuff. That was said as fun, playful, but that's not something that people will admit. So,
man, nobody gonna hear nobody talk about his dick. What you talking about? So nobody admit that. Don't ever come on the show talking about your dick.
I ain't talking about that. You weren't here for what he was talking about. Anyway, that's these are issues that you got men that won't even go to the doctor. You know what I mean? So it's not like this is something that people can admit to. So I think it was great that you came on the show, but I also know that we're not just going to be popping pills and it mess with our down below region. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of sacred. So,
right.
in taking these pills, can you stop taking them and everything go back to normal?
Absolutely indeed. That and that's what I'm saying too. Since these are natural and herbal, there's no addictive agent to it. There's no like with effects or anything when you stop using them. If you stop using them, you stop using them. But at the same time too, if you like what's happening with the use of them, then by all means keep using them. But if you want to stop, like I said, if you want to stop, then nothing's going to happen. Nothing. No side effects.
All right, that's once again, thanks to Verletta for coming on Inside the Cave. Make sure you go to cavecrushshop.com and get the new gear, long sleeve shirts, and also Sly's new shirt, To Tell the Truth. Go there right now, cavecrushshop.com. Shop all things Inside the Cave. If you like the show, please leave us feedback on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, 5-star us and give us some feedback, and also send weekly feedback to Inside the Cave Podcast at gmail.com. And with that said, Big Dog, go ahead and get us out of here.
On behalf of the guys at Inside the Cave, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all ass next week.
Thank you for listening to Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave now brings you the official store to get all things Cave Crush and Inside the Cave at cavecrushshop.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cave Crush and like our Facebook page, Cave Crush Shop.
Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. You're on the #1 show, Inside the Cave.
3 Lee Films.